What happened?
Your Honor, I went through hell. I'm in a huge emotional distress still. This person, my ex-boyfriend, Darren, posted my private naked photo on the Instagram. Instagram took it down, of course, but my family saw that. It basically ruined my relationship with my ex-partner, actually.
Did you bring a copy of the photo that was posted?
No, I do not have it with me anymore.
Your Honor, I have a picture right here. Yes.
So you did post it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Don't you dare to show that.
You submitted the post to the court. The picture is there on the monitor. What in the world would possess you to post a naked photo of your ex-girlfriend on Instagram and then caption it, "So happy for my girl Crystal on her new relationship"? What kind of crap is this?
Your Honor, the photo posting was honestly coming from a good place and good intentions.
What good place?
Oh, really?
You said it
Really?
was a naked photo. That's even against Instagram's guidelines. She said they took it down.
And as you can see, they took it down and it only really got 38 likes. Not really much of a reach when you compare that
It's
to
now over whole internet. All my family saw that. You
1,173
ruined my
followers that
relationship
she
with
has.
my ex-boyfriend that I really,
Photos
really
that
love.
were basically the same caliber of this, that she posted willingly, that had a much wider reach, hundreds of likes we're talking, that had basically just as much nudity as this. She's trying
hold on.
to... Yeah.
Do you have a picture of what her page used to look like?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. So I don't know why you're talking about it then. Because why are you talking about something that you can't prove in court? That means you're just running your mouth and wasting my time. So moving on, Miss Cantor, when do you see the photo? Where are you when you see the photo?
From the phone of my ex-boyfriend, Michael.
All right. And then you say to him what? He says to you, what in the world is this?
Yeah, he was a very conservative person. You know, he's from very conservative family, and me actually originally too. And when I met him, I finally went on a direction in life where I can be myself, in a space where nobody judging me or pushing me to actually post, you know, provocative photos that actually Darren were pushing me to post during our relationship. You know,
He was making you post sexy photos of yourself.
That's not true.
I felt constant
No,
pressure.
that is not
okay?
true.
I felt constant pressure, like, because he is a photographer and he's traveling all the time, and the most connection that we have was through FaceTime calls. And before every
What does that have to do with him pressuring you to post sexy photos?
because he were texting to me every time.
No.
Before,
I never
before the
pressured
call
you to
and
post
asking me more
anything or to
hot
take any-
pictures.
Oh, so
to send
he
him.
wanted you to send hot pictures of yourself to him,
Yes.
but did he want you to post them on your Instagram?
Yeah, because he's a photographer and he's like, you know, you will be looking like better, hotter, you get more followers. And I did not like it from the day one, this idea, but because I was
So you said
into him.
your point is he's a photographer. He was encouraging you to be this influencer and take these pictures
Yes.
and post these pictures. It wasn't how you really wanted to portray yourself.
Of course.
And this was during your relationship.
with him, yeah.
How long did you all date?
3 months, Your Honor.
3 months.
Were you taking pictures? Is this what you do? Are you a photographer, but what you really like to do is take pictures of naked women and encourage women to post very provocative photos on social media? Is that your MO?
That's not my MO, Your Honor. I'm a professional photographer. I travel all over the country and I do a lot of different work, including
Yeah.
weddings,
And
swimsuit
naked
models,
women's.
male swimsuit models, street
Including-
photography. I do portraits. I do corporate photography. Okay, I do it all. I was very transparent about this when we first started dating.
So it's the classic, I'm a photographer, that's why I need these scandalous photos. I hear this time and time again. There's so often men out there who use this disguise as being a photographer, and they lure women into doing these types of things with them. And then they have these photos. I mean, he had the photo in his pocket. Was ready to share it here in court. It's so weird because it's incriminating evidence for himself because what he's doing is actually illegal. You're not legally allowed to post photos of someone else like that do not consent to posting them. Now, you could say and argue that she should have said no. If she didn't want to do it, if she came from a conservative value background, she should have been like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to post that. But he encouraged her to do it, and she continued to kind of post things like this. So in some cases, you could suggest that it is a little bit in her field of being at fault in some way and having shared responsibility for having even her post her own photos like this. But the thing is this. Whether or not she posts photos like this, he does not have the consent to post those photos. She may take them and she may post them, and that's her right to do if she wants to do it. But for him to take those photos and post them, especially in a way that could be shaming her or broadcasting things that she doesn't want out there from his point of view, that is wrong. And I see men like this all the time. But what do you guys think so far about this?
Did you encourage her to get more followers by posting sexy pictures on her page?
No, Your Honor. She was already always posting sexy photos on her page out of her own accord the entire time. As a matter of fact, I was very clear with her that I love you for who you are, inside and out, regardless of what you post or what you look like.
And I love you so much the way you are that when we break up and you get a new boyfriend, I'm going to say congratulations by posting a naked picture of you on the internet. You making about as much sense as I just did.
Your Honor, I genuinely thought the photo was beautiful and displayed her in her best light, and it's the photo that I have that makes me the happiest when I see her, when I think about her, so I thought, let's commemorate this moment.
You're lying. Does that nameplate say Boo Boo the Fool? No. You're lying. Come up with something better. I'll wait.
Your Honor, this whole new conservative, I'm conservative, this new boyfriend is bringing me back to where I'm supposed to be, it's all an act. She's always been posting these promiscuous photos, and the truth is she's only claiming to have this conservative outlook and mindset so that she can align with this new boyfriend so that she can then milk him for more money, just like she's trying to milk me for $10,000 right now, just like she was trying to milk me for money when we were dating.
I bought 2 coffees from his card and 1 dress.
See, Sean, all you got to do is challenge him. Then they start telling all the dirt. What else did she do, Mr. Lewis? She was
used my
trying to
card
milk
to
you
buy
for
all
money.
kinds of things. She was buying meals with other people.
Who gave me
she
this
was
card?
buying
Darren,
dresses,
who gave me this
shopping
card?
sprees. You took the card while I was traveling on work, and then she would also use the card to buy, what's that? Sexy lingerie that she would then send photos of me in.
Because you were pressuring me to be this way for you.
I never pressured you to.
Did I just hear that right? Did he just say that she would purchase lingerie with his credit card, that she would then send photos of him wearing that lingerie? Did anyone else hear that? I mean, perhaps he misspoke, but maybe there's a little bit more going on between this family dynamic that we're missing.
All right.
The biggest red flag is that whole time he was lying to me. This is how I realized this is not the person I want to be with. And after I moved on, and yes, I changed, Your Honor. People changed because I started to have a relationship with another
Were you
person.
charging up his credit cards, and were you spending his money while he was? You were.
I was, Your Honor, because he gave me this credit card. And the thing is, why I started spending the money, because I wanted to get his attention, and I wanted to see if he really do cares about me. My mom told me if the guy is spending money on you, it means he really do care about you, you know, and want to become
I really did care about you, actually, and I would spend money on you.
And
if
that's
you
why you
recall
posted my naked
that
photo
gold
on the
rose
Instagram
necklace that I got you for your birthday.
Right?
I did spend
Then
money
my grandma,
for
my
you
family
until you took it
just saw
out
my
of
naked
control and
picture.
started spending
All right,
all the money.
let's get some order. Well, I asked.
Yeah.
I asked.
They told.
So we know what's going on here. This is obvious. This is a breakup gone wrong. You are feeling abandoned, Mr. Lewis. You're angry. You are angry at the way in which Miss Cantor operated during the relationship. You felt taken advantage of. She moved on with the new guy. And you weren't happy about that. And so you wanted to out her, right? You wanted to expose her. And it's interesting that you
Exactly.
decided to post a naked picture because you wanted to expose her on many levels. And that picture, am I just too deep? Or is it obvious, gallery? He's a photographer, so his way of exposing her was through a photo. And what you were saying was, oh, here you go. After I spent all my money, gave you my credit cards, and did whatever it took to try to keep you, you moved on with this other guy. And what you should have known as a photographer is you absolutely cannot post graphic nude photos of someone else on the internet. That is what you call revenge. And there are laws that protect people from that because you know good and well that that was not okay. I can see the look in your eyes, you knew it was not okay. And so I want to know, Ms. Cantor, once he posted that, what type of damages did that cause for you?
Beside that, all my friends and my family and grandma saw that.
They did not.
My boyfriend, Michael, literally broke up with me. And last of the vacation, I was...
Where did he get this picture from? You sent it to him?
No, he actually showed me. My friends...
No, where did Mr. Lewis get the naked picture from? You
She sent it to me.
I
him?
sent him to him privately.
Right. So you
During
and
our
that's another
relationship.
lesson. Ladies and men, let's stop sending nude pictures, right? Because you know that still lives in the cloud in your phone and everything else.
The thing is, I loved him. I loved him very much, and
In
he was
3
traveling.
months.
I wanted to make it work, and he was traveling all the time.
It was 90 days. Y'all didn't love each other that much in 90 days.
Here's the issue. I agree with Lauren Lake. You do not send these photos to anybody. It's a lesson learned. But what I kind of feel like I need to say is this. If you do send photos like this, which you can, and if you want to, go for it. You should. It does not matter. He cannot post these things online. That's the thing that Judge Lauren Lake needs to really drive home. Instead of shaming her for sending him a photo, I mean, they were dating for goodness sake. They can do that if they want to. But the thing that really means the most in this case so far is that he took a photo that she sent to him in confidence and in private for his own enjoyment. And then he took it and posted it and broadcast it online for everyone else to see. That is not how you're supposed to do this. That is against the rules of law. You cannot do that. So I want to know, do you guys think that she has shared responsibility for this because she shared the photo with him? Or do you think that because of these laws, she should be allowed to send that photo to him without the fear of it being posted online? What are you guys' thoughts on this?
The bottom line is you just doing too much, too fast. You're not thinking, you're not protecting yourself, and you're never thinking about what's the worst case scenario. If I send this nude picture to this man that I want so bad, and I got his credit cards, and I'm spending money, and my mother told me if he spend money, he really loves you, and I'm not going to say nothing about your mama, except that she's wrong, because there's a lot of men who just spend money because they got money to spend. It doesn't mean they care about you. And ultimately, when you move on with someone else, he then posts this kind of picture. I need to know from you, what are your damages? You were upset. Your family knew.
I have a receipt here.
That's what I'd like to see.
$4,000 that I paid for my flight to back home from Paris.
I'll take your evidence here. I'll get
Your
the
Honor,
folder.
her grandmother or her friends did not see this. As you can see,
Do
if
you
you pull
have
it up.
any other damages besides the plane ticket? You were informed about the picture. What are your other damages besides this plane ticket?
I broke up with the guy that I was really into.
All
who
right.
you were dating for 1
I am
month.
from very conservative family, and my parents now actually do not speak with me.
Okay.
And I afraid that next time when I will be have a relationship with somebody who I really love, he gonna post something more private that we had when we were together.
And so you live in constant fear
Yes.
that he's going to be posting because he has more nude
have
pictures.
Because
any
this
other
man
nudes.
has no owner.
I don't have
exactly.
anything else.
You don't have any other pictures.
No.
Ms. Cantor, I need you to tell the court what damage you've suffered because of Mr. Lewis's unlawful actions.
Besides that, my family do not speak with me anymore. I actually lost my job. Your Honor, I love kids. I used to work with the kids, helping in a kid garden, and now nobody wants me around the kids because everybody think about me, I don't know in what. I've been in such emotional distress this last month that I started visiting psychotherapy, counselor, and this is money too. This plane ticket for $4,000 that I had to get covers just like half of the amount that I'm asking. Who is gonna pay for the time that I will be searching for the new job, and if I will find this job ever again, because people now do not want to have anything to do with me, and this is not the person I am. It just was so much shame and so much embarrassing. Last 3 nights, I literally was crying. I woke up in the middle of the night right now and just thinking how I have to get out from all of that. How I have to prove myself to the people that this image that he created about me, this is not who I am.
And now you're left to undo what one post and one picture can do.
That
And I
basically
hope you
ruined my
understand
life.
that now, Ms. Cantor, right? Because had you not sent that picture to him, he wouldn't have it in his possession to use against you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't make what he did right at all, because he's wrong as the day is long. You're not the first young woman, and you're not the last one to see a successful, artistic guy taking pictures and looking like he's enjoying life and traveling the world, and he's whining and dining you and leaving you credit cards to spend, to get caught up and cross the line on what you know you need to be doing for yourself. Right?
Yes.
And when
Yes,
you
Your
don't
Honor.
respect and protect yourself, you leave the door open for someone to disrespect you. Do you understand? And that's exactly what
You're
happened.
absolutely right.
It has been obvious to this court that Ms. Cantor has suffered significant damages due to the emotional distress caused by your unlawful behavior, Mr. Lewis. And for this reason, judgment for the plaintiff for $10,000. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $10,000.